Go Yayo was seen bent over the toilet, spreading his asshole open for the camera.
What you on, man? Look at the boy that was up there, got down, talking all that super tough ass shit. He's spreading his ass, man.
Go Yayo. Again, he with the I quit rap, his life in shambles. The closest people to him snaked him out.
What would make a rapper risk his entire street image over one viral photo? That's the question fans everywhere are asking about Go Yayo, the Fort Worth rapper who suddenly found himself at the center of one of the wildest controversies the internet has seen this year. It wasn't a diss track, it wasn't a street fight. It was a leaked photo that had people double-checking their phones to make sure they weren't being pranked. A picture so unexpected that it instantly overshadowed his music, his reputation, and even his long-running beefs. But this wasn't just some random leak. It came straight from one of his most bitter rivals. And what happened next turned the internet into a circus. So what exactly happened? Out of nowhere, a picture surfaced online showing Go Yayo in a three-point stance, fully exposed, bending over with nothing on but a pair of slides. And yes, pulling his cheeks apart. The image didn't spread on its own. It was posted by none other than his top op, CJ Casino, who wasted no time making sure the world saw it. Fans couldn't believe it. Some thought it was fake, photoshopped, or part of some elaborate trolling scheme. Others immediately turned it into memes, flooding social media with jokes, clips, and reaction videos. But for someone like Go Yayo, who's built a reputation as a tough, no-nonsense street rapper, this wasn't just a meme. It was a direct attack on his image, one that could cause permanent damage. Most rappers would have stayed silent, denied it, or tried to move on. But Go Yayo didn't do that. Instead, he jumped online and addressed it head-on. According to him, yes, the picture was real, but it wasn't what people thought. He claimed he only did it for a woman, specifically his baby mama, and that it was never meant to leave that private space. In his own words, he wasn't on anything rainbow, he was just being freaky for his girl. Yayo argued that everybody has their own private moments, and this one just happened to get out because someone was salty. But even as he tried to control the narrative, fans were torn. Some laughed it off, saying it was just embarrassing. Others said it completely killed his gangster image. And for his rivals, this was the ultimate win. To understand why this hit so hard, you have to look at Go Yayo's history with CJ Casino. Their beef goes back years, tied up in music, the streets, and endless back and forth disrespect. They've traded shots and tracks, called each other out online, and even involved family members in their battles. For CJ, exposing Yayo like this wasn't just about trolling, it was about humiliation. By leaking the photo, CJ turned a private moment into a public weapon. And in rap, where credibility means everything, that kind of blow hits deeper than any lyric. Fans who followed their beef knew right away this wasn't just drama, it was psychological warfare. CJ didn't just clown Yayo, he tried to take away the respect he had in the streets. Here's where things get serious.
Spreading his ass, man. Post this too. When she posted out the nigga doing all that talking. Academics. Posted he did an interview. He did all that shit, talk about me and Sauce. Post this, nigga. The nigga shaking his ass. He's a booty bandit. He's a punk. Post that, nigga. You that was rocking with him, and that was like, what's up? All you in my DM told me, no. Hey, man. Hey, come on, homeboy. Been doing was punks up there. Splat business, man. We Adam 22 stuff. What you on, man? Look at the boy that was up there, got down.
Blog show, say cheese, academics.
In rap culture, especially in cities like Fort Worth, image is everything. You can lose battles, you can get caught slipping, but once your credibility is questioned, it's almost impossible to get back. Go Yayo has always painted himself as a certified street figure, someone who doesn't play around and stands on what he says. That's why this photo shook people so much. It wasn't just a funny moment, it went against the tough, hardened persona he's been pushing for years. Suddenly, people weren't talking about his music or his grind. They were questioning whether he could still be taken seriously. And it's not the first time a rapper has had their career hurt by embarrassing leaks or scandals. In the internet era, one slip-up can overshadow years of work. For Yayo, this was the ultimate test of whether his street credibility could survive. But if there's one thing about Go Yayo, it's that he doesn't back down. Instead of disappearing, he went live and aired out his thoughts. On the stream, he called out trolls, dissed CJ Casino, and reminded everyone that people have been calling him Zesty for years. But it never stopped him from running the streets. He framed the situation as another attempt to drag his name down because his enemies couldn't beat him any other way. And he brought up his past losses, tragedies, and battles as proof that he's been through worse. To him, the trolling was nothing compared to what he's already survived. He tried to flip the humiliation into fuel, turning the narrative into, y'all can laugh, but I'm still Yayo, and nothing changes that. But while the trolling was going on, Yayo brought up something deeper. During his live, he reminded fans of the real struggles he's been through, losing close friends and family members, surviving street wars, and carrying trauma that most people online couldn't imagine. It was clear that the leak hit him personally, but it also pushed him to reflect on bigger issues. He sounded caught between laughing it off and breaking down over the weight of everything that's happened in his life. That's the thing about situations like this. They look funny from the outside, but behind the scenes, they reveal just how dangerous and exhausting the rap game can be. For Yayo, this wasn't just about one photo. It was about his whole reputation, his future, and the enemies who want to see him fall. What's wild is how the internet keeps changing the way rap beefs play out. Back in the day, it was all about who had the harder bars or who pulled up in real life. Now, a single screenshot or video can ruin someone overnight. For Go Yayo, that's exactly what happened. One leaked image became a weapon, spreading faster than any diss track could. Fans became part of the war by sharing memes, making jokes, and turning it into entertainment. And that's the scary part. The line between street beef and online clout chasing is completely blurred. These days, rappers aren't just fighting in the streets. They're battling for survival on social media, where the court of public opinion is ruthless. Yayo isn't the first rapper to get caught in this kind of trap, and he won't be the last. But the way he bounces back, or fails to, could set the tone for how future rappers handle exposure in the internet era. At the end of the day, this situation with Go Yayo is bigger than one viral photo. It's about how fragile reputations have become in a world where everything is online. For CJ Casino, this was a calculated move to clown his rival and gain the upper hand. For fans, it was just another wild story to laugh at. But for Yayo, it's a battle for his legacy. The real question is this: can Go Yayo recover from being the butt of the internet's jokes, or will this forever overshadow his music and his street image? Because in 2025, respect isn't just earned in the hood. It's earned, lost, and judged on the internet. And once the internet gets a hold of you, it's almost impossible to take that power back.